I tried to help my husband pop his mega pimple. He fought back. So just a little background info for context here, my husband is one of those pimple popper dudes. He loves to pop pimples. He often requests to pop my pimples that I can't reach, or even ones I can reach, that just appear especially juicy, yuck. Me on the other hand, I hate it. I hate having my pimples popped, I hate popping pimples. I wish I could just zap them off. Plus, it always hurts more when he does it. He doesn't have gentle fingers. He's got big meaty sausage man fingers that don't delicately do anything. I love him through thick and thin though, and so he gets to pop my pimples sometimes. And I will oblige and pop the ones for him that he cannot reach. Like the ones on his back or back of his legs. What did he ever do before me, right? Anyway, onto my fuck up. This morning I roll onto my side and begin to wake up. I'm still sort of groggy, sort of in and out, but what I see is my husband who's laying on his stomach, snoring peacefully. I begin to try and rouse, not arouse, learn the difference, my husband by rubbing his back and playing with his hair and just in general being sweet. And holy mother of all that's disgusting, my husband has a pimple on his back that is just huge. I mean this thing could be a cyst for all I know. Okay, well maybe not a cyst, it's not that big, but still, it's pretty large. And I can just tell, this is going to be one he wants me to pop. He's going to wake up, feel it, see it, and beg me to pop it. So instead of delaying the inevitable, and while I'm feeling up to the task, I decide okay, I'll do it. All the pus that comes out? He is going to freak. He will probably give me some sort of like, best wife ever award. At the very least he's going to not have this disgusting thing on his back anymore, so that's a win too. So, I ready my fingers and my mind, I find this thing again and I am locked on. I am steady. I get my fingers in prime, no. Not prime. Optimal. Yeah. Optimal squeezing position. And I'm ready. He breathes in and as he's breathing out, I squeeze. I mean I just, go for it. I'm not as good as he is, and I have to loosen my grip and reposition quickly and squeeze again to really get under it, but by God, I've got it, and it is not glorious. And let me explain to you why. See, here is another little background info tidbit for context. I'm pregnant with my third child. And one thing that has been very consistent with all three children is that, well, I have very vivid and convincing dreams during pregnancy. I mean, with my last pregnancy I had a dream me and Rihanna were an item, and when I awoke to a white man, granted a handsome white man, in bed with me instead of Rihanna, I was genuinely shocked and dare I say a little angry. Anywho. Back to this morning. Where was I? Oh yeah, popping my husband's mega pimple. Wrong. See, I dreamed all of that and all I had actually done was reach over, in my sleepy stupor, and proceeded to pinch the ever-loving shit out of my husband's right nipple. Oh yes, and not just pinched, but also proceeded to yank. My husband, my poor husband, awoke to having his nipple yanked in a sick game of titty twister that would have made any of my guy friends back in middle school proud. Mind you, this is also the nipple he is missing half of already due to a freak accident involving him and his stupid high school friends, a truck and a poorly placed jack. So, he's got a little PTSD involving that nip already. Well, my husband is screaming, which wakes me up, and before I can even understand what I'm doing he is flailing around and I am now screaming what the fuck. As I try to roll my rather large, 8 months pregnant, body out of the way, to no avail, and I promptly get elbowed in the throat. So, now I've let go. I'm coughing cause I can't breathe. Hess rolled over and is guarding what's left of his nipple, cupping his hand to his chest and just keeps saying, "What is wrong with you?" Which of course I cannot answer because I have been elbowed in the fucking throat. Eventually I do croak out though that I was trying to pop his pimple, and he just looks at me with this look on his face that just says, "I'm so glad you're pretty," and that was how we started our day.